we are recovering from a financial crisis. But it's difficult to say that we actually had a crisis in this country when you consider the last month's events at this hotel alone. This is about the 5th time I'm here since the 1st of this month. It started with an international conference organized by the United Nations Environment Program, a regional conference where the ministers of environment got together. It was followed by IORA, the Indian Ocean Rim Association, which is still going on. And then now this conference, which is organized by Sri Lankan Computer Society, but nevertheless a conference of international standing. And also we have a few more events. The Goal Dialogue is happening in the next few days, and another international conference coming later. What this means is that Sri Lanka is back in business. But if we become complacent that things are going well and don't take the steps that need to be taken to go into the next stage, which is a growth stage, we will again start falling behind. Which is why the government has taken on a comprehensive reform program in many areas which are required for growth. This ranges from education all the way through to the economy. The final goal being to achieve a good economy in Sri Lanka so that the people of this country are able to live well. The digital transformation program will play a major role in the government's reform process, which is why His Excellency the President holds a ministry with the State Minister, the Honorable State Minister, working so closely with all of you all to ensure that this program is seen through. The very foundation of the digital public infrastructure program of the government will be the SLUDI. And this is going to provide the citizen services that Sri Lanka needs to start providing to its citizens efficiently. Now, I'm only talking about that because I was tasked with introducing the IDAT. But along with that, I have to also say that agriculture is a priority. The reform process is critical for us. The President himself leads the modernization efforts. He has appointed a committee led by an eminent professor with a team that's already worked out the roadmap. The modernization program will be on a decentralized basis. It will use the agrarian service centers, which will be the focal points. It will bring together the private sector, scientists, the bureaucracy, and most importantly, the farmers. It will be farmer-centric. It will be utilized to give farmers advice, input material, and also training, amongst other things. The plan is to double current productivity, and for an example, our paddy productivity is 3.5 metric tons per hectare, and the plan the Agriculture Minister has is to increase it to 7 metric tons per hectare. The IDAT program, IDAT stands for Inclusive Digital Agri-Transformation, will introduce a digital platform to transfer agriculture-related data to support decision makers in the sectors of agriculture, land, irrigation, plantation, and fisheries. This program will support the President's initiative of modernizing the agri-sector. Now, there are 7 ministries that are going to come together to do this. The agriculture, irrigation, tourism and lands, fisheries, plantations, public administration, together with the Ministry of Technology. The strategy includes designing and developing a robust data and decision management system, which will include AIN, GPRS-based decision driving. It includes also introducing agri-data tech pilots to demonstrate early solutioning and strengthening the ag-tech incubation ecosystem for ensuring technology outreach. Also, capacity building of the government departments. Now, towards this, like it was mentioned by the State Minister and Faisal, the strategy roadmap has been worked out, and now we are in the process of developing the dashboard, which will be used for this data-driven decision-making process and eventually leading down to services to the farmers. The interoperability of the databases will be available, which will allow the services to be offered to the farmers. So, for example, the distribution of the subsidies for the fertilizer, which in our new policy will be cash-based and deposited directly into the accounts. We will not have the entire process of government procuring fertilizer, going through tender processes, having the tender processes fail on us, have to start again. The fertilizer comes halfway through the season, a little late for the program. We incur a large expense in transporting this fertilizer to the farmers. And at the end of the day, we don't even achieve the results. So as a result, we have now decided to go into the cash-based subsidies. So such services will be efficiently handled by these systems. So IDAT is being developed to support the modernization of the agriculture sector. His Excellency the President recently opened the Kandy campus of the SLIIT, and the students had on display some of their innovation projects. It was amazing. The AI-driven projects, the innovation they had within them for machine learning and to use that data in the agricultural sector. So there's a lot of talent within Sri Lanka for this sector, for the IT industry, and that's harnessing that and using that for developing Sri Lanka for the services in Sri Lanka, as well as exporting our services, is critical. And I think we're in no better hands than the State Minister to drive this program for Sri Lanka. Finally, I want to say that we're very grateful to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for their support, which we will be getting for 3 years initially. And then there are 3 implementing partners, which is a Food and Agriculture Organization, Sarvodaya, and PricewaterhouseCoopers, which now I believe will change to Deloitte, as there has been some changes in Sri Lanka. And the President's Office and the National Agriculture Operations Center run by the Sri Lanka Army and the Office of the Chief of Defense Staff will be supporting this project right through. We hope that we will be able to roll it out in a timely fashion and to take a lead in the growth strategy of Sri Lanka. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you everyone for everything you're doing to develop this country.